Have you ever noticed that the more closely you observe, the more apart you feel? The more you perceive subtle patterns, the harder it becomes to join in naturally. Throughout history, keen observers often found themselves set apart from the world. From Diogenes to Thoreau, deep perception led them to retreat from society's center. Kierkegaard believed perception itself could become a barrier between people. Seeing beneath the surface creates an asymmetry that distances us from others. When someone sees what you miss, it shifts something profound inside you. Perceptual dissonance makes us defend our worldview rather than expand it. Physical differences don't threaten us, but perceptual ones challenge how we know. The most perceptive are viewed with suspicion because they question the unseen. Point out the unspoken and watch the group retreat to safer ground. Society celebrates visionaries in theory, but prefers comfort in practice. Deep perceivers live in exile, present yet perpetually apart from the world. The brain sees different perception as a threat, like social rejection. Schopenhauer saw perception as both isolation and liberation from illusion. The will to see drives them, even when it brings discomfort and distance. Deep observers can't unsee the scaffolding behind social constructions. For them, contentment and clear sight stand in inverse relationship. The distance isn't a flaw, it's the consequence of seeing differently. What if perception isn't a gift, but a burden we carry alone? The deeper you look, the more reality fractures into endless questions. Others see a surface, you see a web of motives and masks. To perceive is to stand at the edge of an abyss of meaning. Most seek harmony. The perceptive seek the discord beneath it. Their silence isn't disdain, it's the weight of what they cannot unsee. Perception isolates because it reveals the fragility of shared illusions. The crowd moves forward, the observer steps back to see the pattern. To see differently is to live in a parallel, unseen reality. The mind resists what the eye insists, creating an inner war. Deep perception trades belonging for a clarity few can bear. They don't judge, they see what others refuse to acknowledge. The world demands agreement. Perception offers only questions. To see too much is to lose the ease of living blindly. Their distance grows not from pride, but from relentless clarity. Perception rewrites reality, leaving the seer adrift in its wake. The more you see, the less you can pretend it's otherwise. Their exile is a mirror reflecting humanity's unseen limits. To perceive deeply is to walk a path few can follow. The cost of seeing is a solitude that echoes with truth. In the end, perception is both their prison and their freedom.